Hi, in this video I will show you how you can create and set up your Akmond Notify account. So this is the landing page when you visit notify.akmondpay.com. So the next thing you click on, first thing to do is for easy navigation, just in case you are using a mobile phone, click the three dot line here and click on desktop site. Now you can have a mobile have a web view mode. So now click on start automating today to sign up. So you enter your preferred email address. So you enter your preferred email address and you enter your preferred password. So if you have an affiliate code, you enter it. If you did not have it, no problem. Create workspace. So immediately you do that, your account is created, but you need to now do one final thing, which is the KYC. So you click on complete KYC. It's a very simple thing. Just enter your company name. Maybe I'm doing test, so test limited, in case you are. So then your company phone number. So if you have a website, you should have a website, obviously. So put your website. It helps to fast track your KYC approval, so we can be sure that you are truly a VTU website owner. Then you click commit compliance profile. So then your account will change to review for admin approval. So after your KYC has been approved by the admin, you click on sign in. Then you enter your login details. So your dashboard will look exactly like this. So after that, you can go ahead and top up your wallet. I'm coming. So once you click top up wallet, your account will be auto credited the 10 credits welcome bonus. So for first time, and it will automatically be crediting 10 credits to you every month. So now let's go to the remote DB mapping now to set up our remote DB connection. So we have two type of connection: the direct SQL connection and the HTTP secure bridge connection. So the fail proof one is the HTTP secure bridge. So this one require you to just upload our file, just a single file of our secure connection bridge to any folder in your domain. So the point is just to make sure that that endpoint where you upload the file you'll be downloading later in this video, you input that location of that folder in this place later. So we'll come back to that later. So then this aspect of the direct SQL connection, this one is most people use share hosting. So share hosting may block direct SQL connection. They don't really allow remote DB connection for security reason. Even although if you are using that method, all you need to do is to just put your database IP address, and on your own IP address, also on your own database, also you'll be putting our IP address for to make the connection secure. So you whitelist our IP address from your end and whitelist your own also here. So but to I will be using this HTTP secure bridge in this tutorial. So like I said earlier, once you've uploaded, you know the file you put it, but just hold on. So you've seen what we need now. Let's go to our cPanel so to get the information we need. So you go to your cPanel. So once you log into your cPanel, you go to manage my database. So you go to manage my database to create a new, you are creating a new user. You scroll down to create a new user. You see where they put add new user. So you see where they say add new user. So you will now add new user. Let's say the name of your new user is tester, or so that you can recognize it, Akmond, or just put, you can put notify. Then the password you generate, you come and click generate password. So all this password, that this password you want to generate now, you have to keep it, because you'll be making use of it at notify dashboard. So I have copied it. Yeah, I think I've copied it. Yeah. So you click use password. So once you've done that, you put create user, done. So then you go click go back again. So that user you created, you now go and do add user to database. You can see add user to database. So you click on to add user to database, you click on the username. So you can see notify is the user. You click on the one you use. Mine, I use notify. Then the database name, the database I want to make use of is this. So this is the name of the database I want to use. So then I will click add. So this part now is the most important part in everything we have been talking since. So you need to pay attention here. So this is the part where people have concern that will the person have, are we going to, is this secure to give another site your access to your database, this and that. So this is where the is very important. So the permission you will be giving the user you created is only select, just this select permission. You see all this other one, alter, create, delete, no, you must not give select it, trigger or update, don't select. All you have to select is just select. So select means you just give that database user you created a read only permission, and it can view, because assuming you click create view, it can see all your database, but no, just select only, which is the best secured option. So select, then you click make changes. So you can see successful. So then you click, you now go back to your notify, go to your notify dashboard and go to the same remote DB mapping. So you click on, this place is always localhost, most cases is localhost. Then the username we created the other time, the targeted database, that's the database that the name of your VTU database, you put it there. Then for database user, that one you created the other time, so the one we created, we put it there. And the password, yeah, the password I created the other time, I will paste it here. So yeah, I will paste the password there. Then the DB user, I will add it. So once you successfully and make sure what your information is very correct. So the target database name, that's your VTU database name. Then the DB authorized user, that's the read only database user you created name. Then DB secret password is the DB username password you created that will be there. So now for this client bridge endpoint, just put the, you can just put the name of your site slash Akmond bridge .php, or anywhere you keep the file. This, you are going to download this Akmond underscore bridge .php file later in this video. So that's where you will the link to that, the location of that file, that's where you will put in this place. So http, for the, for test purpose, I'll be using https. So you have to be https, please, it should be s, the secure part. https double colon forward slash akmondpay.com slash akmond underscore grid. You can see, please, so make sure you spell it right to bridge.php. That's all. Then you will now click securely connect database, and that's automatically it will show here. It will show here active connected server. So please make sure the information you input is correct. If not, your connection will not work. So now the map transaction table for top up mate sites, top up mate software users, we've already created a template down that this place you just need to click on any service you want to be notified about. Maybe failed transaction, just click failed transaction, select the DB you created just now, and click activate engine rule. That's all. Top up mate user, they supposed to buy me coke for this. We make it easier for them, but once we have other software user that the number is significant, we can also help them add it there, so they won't need to stress themselves in setting this up again. So you repeat it again. For, okay, you want to do manual funding, yeah, let's do manual funding also. Manual funding, this, you select the database and you click activate engine. You don't need to set up anything. You can see we've done for both manual funding and failed transaction. Then again, pending and airtime to cache, this for activating pending and airtime to cache. Then we select the target database, then click activate engine. That's all for top up mate software users. They don't need to stress themselves at all. So now for other software users, all they need to do is click on manual custom field, then select the database. So they will go to their DB to go and check what is the name of the table where their transaction is being stored. So let me use top up mate as for example. Let me use failed transaction now. So now in top up mate sites, the transaction table is called transaction, but some sites it might be transaction underscore VTU, whatever the developer use. So you put it there. Then the reference column. So this reference column is where the transaction reference is being written, so that the system can see the transaction reference. So then the status column. So what is status written as in your DB? So is this the column? What's the name of status column? Where the column where you know the status of transaction. So that our artificial intelligence can know or interpret the activities to send right information. So the failed trigger value. So now for top up mate site, if transaction is successful, it will in under this status it will show 0. So but if the transaction fail, it will show 1. But in another site, failed transaction is always written as failed, why successful transaction is always written as successful. So if your case is fail or pending or successful, so this place you will type failed, not one. So but for top up mate is one. So top up mate user don't even need to set up all this. All they need to just select the template and they are good to go. So also for users phone number, so that the system can also send the phone number, you just pick what's the column for phone number. Is it SLD or TLD, whatever is used? It might be ID. Anyone, just go to your DB and confirm. Then the column amount, the column where the amount of that transaction is being written stored, is it column that is being called or not? So you put it here, then you click activate ng. That's all for if you are not a top up mate user. So but if you still need any further assistance, feel free to reach out to us. So now we've connected our DB successfully. The next thing is to connect our WhatsApp number. So the final thing to now do to make your DB connection 100% complete is to go to the bridge connector, bridge generator. So here you can leave it as localhost if or your host IP as the case may be. Then you put the targeted database, that's your VTU site database name. Then for the database user, the test user that you created, that we use notify. You can use any name that you used to know it, anyone. So any name you use, you put it here the exact way you set it up the other time. Then the password also, you put it here. So after you do that, you click on generate and download file. Immediately the file will be downloaded. Then after you've downloaded it, you go to your cPanel. So you go to your file manager, then you go to public HTML. Yeah, go to your public HTML. You click on upload. Then you click on select file. Select. The file may not show in your recent, so you go to download. Then you see the file. You can see Akmond underscore bridge. So you click on it. So then you are done. Go back home to confirm that is there already. You can see the file here. So you are done. So the next thing to do now is to go back to your Akmond notify dashboard to connect your WhatsApp. So WhatsApp API setup. So you can see there is no WhatsApp setup. The next thing you need to do is to get a free developer key from Green API. So once you click on this button, it will take you here. Then click translate to English.